To arms, brothers! We are the light that shall drive back the darkness!
Look upon your shattered realms. You have already failed. The boys is here! Who's been looking for a good scrap for ages? Welcome you into the everlasting unmindful death's cold embrace. Victory calls for blood. Barons what we do best. Our army will never stay fallen.
We are Sigmar's champions!
Hello there, 'tis I once again, earthmanbrick. And I'm back for another unboxing. Now, originally, it was going to be about this. Because I got this, and I thought, brilliant, I've got all I need to play the game here. We've got the two sides, and we even get boosters. And I thought, wow, this is going to be perfect. Because it says warband pack, so I thought, oh, brilliant. Exactly what you need to play. But no. This is not enough to play the game. And there's nothing on here to tell you exactly how much you need to play the game with, or if this is enough or not. I mean, realistically, they should have listed it as an expansion pack. But no, they didn't. So I was kind of a bit taken aback by that, because I think that's really poor marketing for them to have sold it that way. But yeah, in here it's effectively an expansion pack. You get 3 of these booster packs, I believe, in here. Let's say 3, doesn't it? No, you get 1 specific onslaught one, and then you get 2 generic booster packs. That's what one of the generic booster packs looks like. And that's a special onslaught one, which is like contains different types of units. So yeah, originally got this for like 99 pence, and then I thought, wow. But the more research I did on the game, the more I kind of realized, hey, this is actually a pretty good game, and it got really great reviews as well. People were saying, oh yeah, it's actually really fun to play. And it's a collaboration, this game, between PlayFusion, just get that on the camera there, and Games Workshop. Not the first time they've done a collaboration. They've actually worked on many games in the past. The most famous one probably being Hero Quest and Space Crusade, which was Games Workshop and Milton Bradley. But who are PlayFusion, I hear you ask? What do you mean that wasn't you? Okay, I heard someone else. Okay, it's just a gimmick thing. Anyway, PlayFusion are... they started off with a different game called Light Seekers. And it was this is what this actual whole card game is based on Light Seekers, which started off as a Kickstarter project way back in 2017. A very successful one, which had a goal of $200,000. And they exceeded that goal. Not by a whole lot, but more than enough to substantiate the Light Seekers game. Now, much like the Light Seekers game, this one also had an online component, which was you could actually just play Warhammer Champions via an online game. And it was available on mobile, on PC, and all your consoles. It's no longer available now. I'll pop on the screen a message that they put out as of last year that they were shutting down the servers. no longer going to be supporting the online game. And it seems like they kind of effectively have stopped making this game as well. And I think I know the reason. PlayFusion are kind of downsized, and they seem to be focusing on, what is it, a new company that they've made up called Beauty Labs, using the same augmented reality and facial overlays, toys to life concept that they used to originally make the Light Seekers game, which this is more or less a copy of. And the Light Seekers game is still on the go. It's still quite a successful and popular game. What's happened with the PlayFusion though is that they've now become Beauty Labs, and Beauty Labs uses the same technology, and what it is it how to explain it? It's what it does is you look at a picture of yourself, and then you can choose what kind of makeup and clothes that you're going to wear. And I would assume that they're selling this Beauty Labs applications and whatnot to retail outlets, so that instead of going to a changing room constantly, they can actually try on the clothes or do it via a phone app, just to see what they'd look like with them on. Now, the Beauty Labs has now been, I think they've since sold off that section of the company to somewhere else, and again, this is just pure hypothesis here. I don't know this for a fact, but it's just what I've kind of summarized. But anyway, bringing it back to Warhammer Champions, which is no longer supported now, but you can get all this stuff quite cheaply on eBay and other such sites, which is why I decided to get into it. It's like, oh, it's affordable now. I'll go and grab that. So I went and got some of the decks, and the decks you can see here, all spotted around, in order to actually play the game. And I've just opened up one of the decks, the Death one. And in each one, you get a deck of cards. Now, this is 38 cards here, which will... Now, these decks that you get in here, in all these deck boxes, are all 38 cards, and it's the same cards that you'll get in... Like, if I were to open another campaign deck, Chaos, it'd be the exact same cards that you would get in this one that you would get in the other one. So this Death box is the exact same as that Death box, and another Chaos box will be the exact same as that one when it comes to the 38 cards that you get in here. You also get 2 tokens. I'm not entirely sure why you need 2, but that's for your health tracker, which you also get this mat in the box as well in one of these, and that tracks your health up at the top there. You start off with 30 health, and then it can go up or down depending on which champions you put down at the start of the game. So I believe that these tokens are health trackers. I'm not going to open up this deck right off the bat because it'll get... There's not much room here to spread out all the cards. You also get a set of the rules, which are nicely color illustrated. I'll just fold this out briefly. Whoa! And it's big. The game isn't overly complex. It's complex just enough and not too much more. So yeah, there's much like Magic the Gathering, I believe in Magic the Gathering you just tap a card which turns it to its side to show whether it's in defense or attack mode. But in this game you rotate the cards, and depending on which corner of the card it's in, will have different effects which are reflected in these corners. And there's all the different tags. Tags are used to describe a champion or unit. They're also referenced by certain cards. So, for instance, one of your champions will have a mission to say, right, you have to summon X amount of elf cards. So you would build your deck accordingly to maximize it so that you can use the blessings and whatnot that your character can have. I'm not going to go into too much as to how you play the game because it's going to take a while to explain the rules, and I'll have a link in the description that shows a excellent tutorial from their official YouTube page, the Warhammer Champions one, and they go into a great explanation as to how to play the game and how all these different effects all come into play, as well as the different phases, which are all on there as well. So yeah, in each of these boxes you get the 38 cards, which are there, the counters there, campaign mat, which is just your play mat, and detailed rule sheet, that's it there. You also get one of these booster packs, which are, unlike the deck you get here of 38 cards, these are randomized. So you get 13 cards, and before they closed off the servers, these were all augmented reality, so you could actually scan the cards and they would appear in the online game, which was a really neat feature. But as of December, they closed down the server, so you can't do that anymore. You cannot access the game online, full stop. It's not on mobile, it's not on any of the consoles, it's not on PC. It's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. And it doesn't stop you from playing the tangible game, which is the game system that we've got here. So let's just open up this foil pack and see what we get inside. Oh, exciting! There we go. Right, and I think there is a listing somewhere that says exactly how many cards you get, because you're going to get like different varieties and whatnot. So let's have a look. Oh, I think this is what they would call a foil card maybe, and this is a champion. So a champion, and he's for, I don't know, Stormcast. It says there. So this is a Stormcast unit, which is part of Order. I don't know if that's the marker there. Where does it say the marker is for it? As to what race? But we know it's an Order unit anyway. So that's one for them. Ooh, Weeping Cairn Wraith. This is another champion. And this is one for death, obviously, because it's ghosts. Ah, Spirit, it says there. So we've got two champions. Ooh. And this is also a champion, Iridescent Horror. I'm going to guess that this is for Chaos, because it's a demon, as it says right there. Now, I could go into what all these points and things are, but I'm really not wanting to delve too deep into how you actually play the game, because, again, the video tutorials do a much better job of that. That's 3 champions so far, which isn't bad. Oh, and Here's one of our regular units. This is a warrior. Rightful strike. Or action. These are action cards, these ones. 3 damage to your opponent if the highlight champion is of a lower cost than the acting champion and there is no highlighted unit in play, opponent shuffles 1 card from their hand into the deck. So yeah, pretty cool. So it's a standardized unit. This is a spell. And it seems to be... I don't know if these spells are specific to certain races or not. I'll need to dig further into that. That's a spell effect. Another spell. So we've got a warrior, 2 spells. It's a sweeping gore grunter. Beast and specific to Orc. So it's an Orc and a beast. Orc is just orcs. I don't know why they call it Orc. Seems a bit daft. Call of the Grave. Ability any. So yeah, this ability is, this action card here is an ability and it's exclusive to warrior units. So you get different types of champions. Some are, and it tells you here. So all 3 of the champions I got are all warriors. No, that's a wizard. So wizard, and I think you only get 2 variants. It's either warriors or wizards. So this is an ability that can be used by all. So it's another. So you get, I think it's 3 types of action card, which are spells, abilities, or units. So this next one is Grave Call, which is a spell. It says Feasting Vargeist, vampire, unit. Comet Strike, a spell. Invigorating Chant, another spell. Gain health. So each time you turn this card will increase your health. And the last one, Murderous Vargeist. So we got 2 Vargeists, but they're different ones. Interesting. So the feasting one will gain you health. And draw cards, and this one just does damage to the opponent. Interesting. So 3 new champions for our different decks. One of which is a foil. Now I believe the foils are rare cards. And yeah, I think the green dots there, I think they express your... No, again, I'm not going to go into that. I've gone into it enough. So whilst I was getting into this, I didn't realise that you got a mat with it and how good quality these mats are. So I went and got a mouse mat one, which is very much the exact same as the one there, but it's a nice fabric one. I think this is the same official thing, or someone's just done a print of it on a mouse mat. It's quite good quality though. contents of the foil pack. And the deck there. So yeah, if you can get some of these on eBay, I reckon you could have a pretty cool game. And when you're playing this game, the games are relatively short. It only takes probably, I think you could probably have a game and play through it pretty quickly, between 5 to 10 minutes. Doesn't take long at all. You know, it's yeah, you could get through this game, I'd say 20 minutes tops. So it's designed for fast and easy play, and of course it's a deck building game, so it encourages you to buy boosters so you can change up your deck and add new cards if you feel so inclined to do so, and add a bit more variety, which this certainly will, because again it gives you, I think these are, you get 8 Stormcast ones there and 8 what is it, death cards, so 8 order, 8 death, and some boosters. I don't know why they made it such a big box, because if I open this, let's have a look. Oh. It's mostly just card. There really isn't much in it. I mean, they could have made it so it's about that big. But instead, they wanted a big flat showy box. I won't bother tearing these out just now. But as you can see, 8 cards, 1 special booster and 2 regular booster packs. So yeah, I hope this has been a little bit informative. Again, I'm not going into the actual playing the game. Hopefully if I can get someone round, then I can have a proper game at some point. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this quick unboxing of one of the deck boxes here, which was Death. Don't know why the Chaos one went over there. It's just because we wanted to look at the back of the box. But yeah, you only get the 4 decks anyway. They didn't make any more. I think there was some exclusive cards that they made on the online one, which you can no longer get now. So they were exclusive to the online game. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun playing this. Oh, that's my cat calling me. So thanks again for watching. Take care and have a lovely day.